Gunga by Rudyard Kipling, read for LibriVox.org by Clay Riednauer. You may talk of gin and beer when you're quartered safe out here, and you're sent to penny fights and I'll to shot it. But when it comes to slaughter, you will do your work on water, and you'll lick the bloomin' boots of him that's got it. Now in India's sunny clime, where I used to spend my time, a servin' of Her Majesty the Queen, of all them black-faced crew, the finest man I knew was our regimental beastie Gunga. He was Dean, you limpin' lump of brick dust Gunga. Hi, slippery hither ow, water get it, penny low, you squidgy-nosed old idle Gunga. The uniform he wore was nothing much before, and rather less than half of that behind, for a piece of twisty rag and a goatskin water bag was all the field equipment he could find. When the sweatin' troop train lay in a sidin' through the day where the heat would make your bloomin' eyebrows crawl, we shouted Harry by till our throats were bricky dry, then we whooped him 'cause he couldn't serve us all. It was Dean, you heathen, where the mischief have you been? You put some joldy in it or I'll marrow you this minute if you don't fill up me helmet, Gunga. He would dot and carry one till the longest day was done, and he didn't seem to know the use of fear. If we charged or broke or cut, you could bet your bloomin' nut he'd be waitin' 50 paces right flank rear. With his mussick on his back he would skip with our attack, and watch us till the bugles made retire. And for all his dirty hide, he was white, clear white inside, when he went to tend the wounded under fire. It was Dean, with the bullets kickin' dust spots on the green. When the cartridges ran out, you could hear the front files shout, "Hi, ammunition mules and Gunga." I shan't forget the night when I dropped behind the fight with a bullet where me belt plate should have been. I was chokin' mad with thirst, and the man that spied me first was our good old grinnin', gruntin' Gunga. He lifted up my head and he plugged me where I bled, and he gave me half a pint of water green. It was crawlin' and it stunk, but of all the drinks I've drunk, I'm gratefulest to one from Gunga. It was Dean, here's a beggar with a bullet through his spleen. He's chawin' up the ground and he's kickin' all around, for God's sake get the water, Gunga. He carried me away to where a dooley lay, and a bullet come and drilled the beggar clean. He put me safe inside, and just before he died, "I hope you liked your drink," says Gunga. So I'll meet him later on at the place where he is gone, where it's always double drill and no canteen. He'll be squatting on the coals giving drink to poor damned souls, and I'll get a swig in hell from Gunga. Yes, Dean, you Lazarusian leather Gunga. Though I've belted you and flayed you by the living God that made you, you're a better man than I am, Gunga. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.